These are always interesting questions, in my opinion. So, when they're talking about what's displayed as a constant in the actual equation, well, the things that you want to notice is you have the essentially x and y coordinates of the vertex. However, keep in mind, and we can notice in our program function, which is if we go to alpha cosine, get right to the f's, we have a quadratic, so we'll choose option 2. And we can see that the equation they gave us right here is in vertex form. And the x-coordinate of the vertex is the opposite, that's why there's a minus, the opposite of that h-coordinate. And the y-coordinate of the vertex is whatever this is. That's why it's a plus. You don't take the opposite. So the vertex is 1, 5. And they say the minimum y value. Well, the thing to notice, this is actually a maximum, right? So that 5 is the maximum y value. So even though it is there, it's not a minimum, it's a maximum. X-intercepts, no, the x-intercepts would have been reflected in intercept form, but this isn't even in intercept form, so that doesn't make sense. The y-intercept always occurs when x is 0. Now notice if I plug in 0, 0 minus 1 is -1. You square it, you get +1. You multiply it by -1, you get -1 again. And then you add 5, you get 4. And there's not a 4 in the equation, so that doesn't make sense. Now, the wording here is a little bit weird, but the thing to know is that in the vertex, the x-coordinate is always the same as the axis of symmetry. So if I go to x equals 1 and draw a vertical line, you see how we have the axis of symmetry? So it is the line or axis of symmetry. To be honest, I've never really heard it said as the x-intercept of the line of symmetry, but I guess it makes sense. It is crossing at 1 along the x-axis. So that makes the correct answer option D.